After more than 100 years of service, the much-loved health clinic in the rural South Australian town of Marree had come to an end.
The RFDS had a vision to replace the ageing medical infrastructure here in the remote town of Marree. Well, why Marree? It is a hub for healthcare, a hub for the wider districts around Marree and all of the tourists that pass through here every day. And so it made sense for the RFDS to invest here to provide a modern health facility.
With this vision for the next 100 years, a collaboration was formed to design, build and implement a new world-class health facility under a sky full of stars. To the people who live in Marree, it's a moment of change.
Sister June is a term of endearment from the local people and a term of respect, because I've been here so long. The old health service was donated by the community in 1916, so it was over 100 years old. Unfortunately, there was lots of asbestos, so it really wasn't suitable for doing any upgrades on it. I was a bit sad about the old building going, because I mean that's where I've worked the whole time I've been here. So over the years, the building changed while I was there as well, so this one will be altogether different.
The roadhouse obviously plays a big role in the town as far as feeding people. We're basically the butcher, the baker and the candlestick maker, really. The town's future looks pretty good. Yeah, so it only can improve it by having better facilities, you know.
Marree is home. You had that ownership of that land. You felt connected to the land. And you cared for your town, because your town provided you protection and the needs for anything you wanted. You can be the richest man in the world, but if your health is down the gurgler, it's not worth two bob.
But of course, constructing a world-class health facility in one of the most remote parts of Australia was never going to be your standard build.
Well, I think what excites me about the project is just being able to engage our community in the design of this building, the way the service will flow within the building. That co-design element's been really important. And I'm of the view going forward that our new clinic will allow the community to continue to flourish.
RFDS partnered with Modular or MDLR to work with them on the best design concepts possible. Obviously, constructing a building from the ground up on site in a remote location like Marree is extremely challenging. So to work with them on a modular design that's able to be built and constructed in Adelaide and transported up to Marree made a lot of sense.
So the conditions here in Marree are pretty unique. Combined with the operational challenges of the RFDS, our modular building concept was the perfect solution. We build the modules in our manufacturing facility, deconstruct them, transport them and install them on site. The great thing about off-site construction is that we're able to continue our work in a controlled environment here. Whilst at the moment in Marree it could be up to 40 degrees temperatures, it's raining outside in Adelaide and we're pressing on.
It all comes down to great design. Adelaide Architecture and Interior Design Practice, DUS Studio, worked closely with the team to push the project above and beyond.
This project is a very special project for us because it represents a lot of thinking and thought into something that we care deeply about. So we have to make every square millimetre absolutely count. And so efficiency in terms of the building footprint, but also making sure the workflows suit those that are actually going to be using this facility in Marree.
In terms of a list of requirements from RFDS's point of view, there were things like dental, mental health, overflow for emergencies, and a whole shopping list of other items that we needed to coordinate in order for this clinic to work as best possible.
Logistics and transport were handled with the unique understanding of construction partner Cook Building.
A key part of a modular build is the transport component. So we designed that in from the start. The structure that we have here is a highly engineered structural steel chassis, top and bottom. It's 6 separate major components, which will go on 5 different trucks. And then they're also designed to how we're going to lift them into their final position on site.
I am keen to have a look at the new facility. The dentist will actually be in the building and not in the caravan out the back. Definitely going to look different, but if it'll still have that bit of a homely feel.
You actually have a great medical system, you know, it's really good for the community. The nurses look after our town, so we look after them.
With all the technology that's required now, you have to have something safe and more secure from the dust and the wind and the rain and that. So, no, I think it's a good thing.
So we've reached a major milestone today. The modules are wrapped, ready for transport and being loaded. It's been a wonderful effort to get to this point, and yeah, just can't wait to hit the road and get this amazing building up to Marree.
From Adelaide to the outback, and the 12-hour road trip begins. Just 2 days later, construction was complete and Marree had their brand new health clinic. Now all that was left was the grand opening to welcome the people of Marree.
I am so delighted to welcome each and every one of you here to the opening of this magnificent and life-saving building.
Please bless the continuing operations of the Royal Flying Doctor Service and the new Marree Community Health Clinic.
It's a real sign to say, you know, you're not losing your nurses anytime soon. We're really investing in your community.
RFDS to us means that we have confidence for healthcare for our family, that if anything goes wrong, we have professionals that can help us out in time of need.
Just so proud of our efforts and what we've achieved.
This is gold. This facility will set the benchmark for remote clinics across Australia.
It's lovely to come into work, air sealed in this dusty, beautiful country.
The town's really happy that there's a new building because, I mean, they talked about putting a new building here years and years and years and years and years ago. So it's really happy that it's actually happened. I wish all the present staff and ongoing staff all the best for at least the next 100 years.
To see the technology, the advanced technology beyond your wildest imagination, and to walk through and have a look at the facilities and that. and to look back and look at the stuff that how in the past the nurses was able to do what they did. Magic, they are magic. They are angels in disguise. They are angels in disguise.
On the wide rolling plain, west of Cloncurry, where seldom did rain. Old Lanky and I were roving that day through the Mulder and Peak on a long summer's day. Every stockman's one wish as the years roll along, that this life-saving service may always go on. For women and children, white man and black, the Flying Doctor has done a great service out back.